Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods PGA Tour 2010 Wii Edition. So we've made it to the PGA Tour. We are in our amateur stage, and I didn't even realize it. But we have the start. We have the PGA Tour Champions event at Oakmont Country Club. And then if you go down, we have the FPR Open at TPC Scottsdale. This is going to be kind of the same thing as before. I'm not sure how many of these I want to play. We'll do the PGA Tour Champions event. I might skip the FBR Open at TPC. So yeah. I wish you could go to the next month and see what the tournaments are, because that would help me decide if I want to skip one or not. But and today, it is Saturday the 21st.
Hello and welcome to day one of the PGA Tour Champions event. I'm Kelly Tillman for EA Sports, and with me as always is my colleague Scott Van Pelt. Let's get things started.
Now teeing off, our next golfer.
Alright, I'm having to turn, because, sorry about that, sniffle, my allergies are acting up. I'm having to turn the video capture volume up and down because this game is incredibly loud, which I could just turn it down in game, which maybe let's just see how that is. Yeah, so I'll turn it back up. So this one's really loud, and then I'm playing the Silent Hill 2 remake, and that one is pretty quiet.
Nothing wrong with this drive.
This shot's downhill, probably going to need a little less
Downhill,
club.
12 yards, but the wind's in our face. We'll go with the 6. Because this is when the wind starts to really affect it.
Headed for the green, I believe.
Yeah, so the wind did affect it a good amount. I actually thought the entire, almost 30 yards before the pin was green and it was fairway. Good thing it was. Alright. Alright, 30 in the first. But yeah, today the PNC Championship starts, and Charlie Woods, Tiger Woods, you got John Daly Jr., and a bunch of others are playing. So what's dumb though, I looked at alright, where do you watch it and everything, and all the coverage for it
He put this right
doesn't start
down the middle
until I think it's 12. And the first tee times, now I know why you're not going to, right away put the coverage on, because there's only one team playing, or two teams playing, at the very beginning. But the coverage doesn't start until 3 hours after the first tee time. And it's like, 3 hours. So you're going to have, that's too much. Never mind. Oh! Wow, I was way too much. I forget that we have almost max spin now. So you're going to have, the first couple groups are almost done. And then the last group is probably going to be almost halfway done, which the last group is Woods. I can't remember the others, but...
This has a chance.
Oh!
In on the board.
So it's like you're only really going to watch... From an entire team, the most you'll be able to watch is maybe 12 holes.
The famous Church Pews bunker.
I find that really odd. What the golf needs to start doing,
This ball is headed down
and
the middle.
I really kind of hate this, because so many things are doing it now. They need to make it like how the Masters is. You know how you can just get the Masters app and you can watch everything from there. They need to do that, but they, obviously they won't
Kelly
make
looks to be on a good line.
money from the coverage, and they need to just. Ooh, that didn't really stop as much as I thought it
Putting
was.
for birdie.
They need to put it in like tier plans or something. And I know, I absolutely hate that.
Good roll.
But I think the coverage is so bad with the PGA Tour from like, you have CBS, which is Peacock and all those. So you already have to have a streaming service actually, technically. You can have Hulu Live TV
drive left and
to watch, you know, the regular PGA Tour season, or you can have Peacock. And then I think
Get out the cannon.
you know,
Over
unless you have
300
regular
yards to the
channels,
stick here.
which not too many people have nowadays with like without streaming, I think those are the only two ways to watch. Unless all you want to do is watch highlights or something on YouTube or there's ESPN. It's the Hulu has the live TV ESPN, and that's how I had it. But then I was like, man, it's kind of expensive for all that. So once the PGA Tour season was done, I canceled it. Damn, this is gonna be a tough one. Oh, only 42. Shoot. Alright, that worked out. I honestly didn't think I could get lower than 50.
It just
Really?
wouldn't stay down.
I see some movement.
I guess I thought it was more uphill than it was.
3 under for the tournament.
But that's alright. That's our first par. It comes on a par 5, which is kind of funny. But like, they can make it, you know, of course you have like your advertisements and stuff. Just make it like $5.99 a month, because there's only, you know, people aren't going to want to watch literally every single tournament. There's some people will, but most people aren't going to want to watch every single tournament like I don't. Oh shoot, I didn't realize it was a giant downhill slope right there. Okay. And then for that you get basic coverage with ads. I don't know where it is. 14 feet, not bad. Yeah, just past the hole. And then you can just have tiers, like...
Today.
Like, you know how the Masters app, if you've ever had it, or you can even just watch it on your computer. You can go to these holes, you can watch just a group. Now, if you're just watching a regular group, there's not going to be like commentary and stuff.
par 3 hole.
But you can have different tiers, so you can get those things without losing a whole lot, you know. Oh, I didn't think that was going to hit the rough. Damn it, that was dumb of me. The backspin on it.
4 under par for the
Like I
championship.
said, I hate that. You know, that would probably be the optimum way to do it, because coverage is so bad. When you're actually watching it on TV. Because you know, there's so many different streaming things, but I don't know. I think it would work just because you could have such a cheap
That was a nice
tier
smooth swing. He'll be happy there.
for like, and you would have it for like 75% of the months. You could just have that cheap tier to watch the regular tournaments, and then if you wanted to, just up it for a month to watch, you know, the majors. And of course the Masters, you wouldn't need it. You could just cancel it if you wanted to for that thing, because they have their own free thing that I guess they do well on, because they've had it for a few years now and it seems to work.
Check out this shot. Looking very good.
Oh, I got so worried about it going back so fast. Damn it. I thought that was a, I thought thought that was for an eagle.
This extremely long.
But I don't know. The only reason I say that is because they don't seem to be even trying to do better with coverage. And it's like, I get so frustrated when I'm watching it. Oh, that's way short. Damn it. I get so frustrated when I'm watching it because, well, when I used to have the ESPN Plus or whatever, you would watch it and I'd be like, alright, I really only care to watch, you know, these
4 under par for
4
the
or 5
championship.
people, or 4 or 5 groups or whatever, and those groups either go out super early so you don't even see them at all, or maybe they do go out when you're able, when they're covering it,
This
but for
very
some
difficult,
reason,
blind uphill driving hole has a severe ditch left and
for
severe
some reason they only show like a combined like 4 holes, you know, and you're like, well, I could have just not watched this entire thing, and I've seen the same
No
thing.
worries
you know?
here. Right down the middle.
Looks to be a little uphill. Might need a little more club.
I do not need more club. In fact, if this is the green, I worry. Oh, it's gonna hit the green, but it's far enough. I'm good. In the hole. Ooh.
This putt for birdie.
This is a par 4. Jesus. We did only hit the drive like 260
5 under
something.
par for the tournament.
$500 through 9. You got Sutherland at $600 through 14.
This par 4 features yet another downhill narrow drive.
Downhill narrow drive. Oh, it's not too bad.
Wow, this is hammered. He got all of that.
It was,
Normally it's
just
a
recently
two
they
wrestling
had
fan
the
down here
match.
like it is
It
here.
was Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy against Bryson and Brooks. And God, I swear I don't know. First of all, McIlroy was just going insane. Like he was out for vengeance.
This shot should find the green.
And where's the hole?
This is a makeable putt.
20
I
feet.
suppose they all are, but it won't be easy.
And he
Watch how
was
much
making
this ball
everything.
moves to
I think
the
he
right.
was 400 through 4 on his own. I think it was, or something like that. And they just wiped the floor with him. It was kind of crazy. Oh, that was. Dang it.
This for par.
I knew that Scheffler and McIlroy were gonna win because they hadn't had nearly as much time off as Brooks and Bryson. And then also, when it comes to how both of
This
Scheffler
short
and
uphill
McIlroy have
par
been
4
playing,
is best played.
not only throughout the year, but definitely towards the end of the year. Like, I mean, I don't think Scheffler really didn't miss anything. McIlroy really started to do well. Like, McIlroy's putting usually isn't like his biggest strong suit. That's usually the reason he's not winning so many tournaments. I mean, just look at the U.S. Open. But he really, really just wasn't missing a putt.
Kelly, I'm
I
pretty sure
did
this
not
ball is
mean
going
to-
to end up in the bunker.
I didn't mean to go 95 there.
Drawn a great lie here in the bunker. Good break.
80 should be perfect.
Nothing wrong with par there.
And then, hold on 1 sec. And then when it came down to
Typically a 3-shot
the,
hole.
and, you know,
This final
Scheffler's
par
putting is
5
always really good. When it came down to like Brooks and Bryson,
This should work
I think
out
between
quite
both
nicely.
of them, they made one putt over like 3 feet.
It's more than 300 yards to the hole, so
Like,
good
they
luck
didn't
with
make a single thing. Bryson had an eagle putt after Brooks went into, like, either the water or they just couldn't find his ball because it was over the water. He had a 3 or 4 foot
Not a
eagle
great
putt
move right there. This could be
and
headed
just
to the rough.
completely missed it. And then that was
Found
to
the rough.
extend the
A
first.
good golfer shouldn't have any trouble here.
I think it was the first set of matches. Didn't make that, and then Rory, sorry. Whoa, holy shit. That was weird.
This is a
I think that was the
coast-to-coast
one
putt.
where, yeah, McIlroy drains a massive off the green eagle putt, and then Bryson misses his 4-footer, you know. And it's very strange because usually
Nicely
putting
played.
for Bryson is a pretty good,
5 under par
like,
for the
that
tournament.
is one of his strong suits, is putting, at least nowadays. Usually, you know. But he does have his days where it's really bad. And Sutherland gets it to 7 under. We gotta step it up. We haven't been hitting
On
things
this
too
mid-iron
close.
part.
It's a tough course though. It's really long. It's uphill, wind a little bit. Let's go 6. Because it should land on the
Should
green and then
definitely find the
roll.
dance floor with
Oh
this shot.
wow, it's gonna land really short. I didn't expect
Not
it to
bad.
land that
Safely
short.
on the green.
It's strange. But like I said, so it was uphill 12 feet, which isn't gonna really affect it, and the wind was helping 8, which isn't gonna affect it because the wind doesn't do much. Like I said, unless
This
it's like,
looks very good.
yes, unless it's 10 miles per hour or over, the wind doesn't do anything. But yeah.
This short par 4
But I
requires
didn't.
a
The
long
only thing I
iron
didn't
off the
watch
tee.
was the singles, because I had to go to bed. But I looked at who won, and I think it was, who was it? McIlroy won over Brooks, or Scheffler won over Brooks, whoever it was, and then that just ended it because you only need 2.5, and that gave him 3. So it was like, yeah. To me, it wasn't very interesting just because, like, half the group played very poorly and the other half just couldn't miss. So to me, it just wasn't very fun.
7 under. for
I
the
like it
tournament.
when it's, you know, neck and neck and everything. That's why, in my opinion, I think that's why the majors are so interesting, just because most of the time it's
This long
so
par 4 features
the
a
conditions
blind
are
tee
so
shot.
tough, you know, that it's not guaranteed. Oh, after 4
Scott,
rounds,
he's hit
the
this
winner's
ball
going to be
far.
25
Real
under.
far.
You know, it's not usually going to be
Looks
something like
downwind.
that.
Ball should carry farther
And
here.
you know, especially more recently, it's been like, oh, the winners are 5 under or 6 under. You know. Wow,
It's not a great approach there. Long putt coming up.
went really far.
Is it going in?
Count it.
Yes. But it was the U.S. Open. It was 6 under that won it. The Open, I think it was actually more under par, but second place was like further
Number 16
away.
is a long par.
I think what, like 8 under par won it, but like second place was 5 or something. I can't remember. I honestly just can't remember that one.
This is right on target. Won't be the easiest putt from there.
Great looking putt here.
There we go. The Masters, you know, that's one that it just depends on like weather, really, whether or not they go too far under par.
Although some players can drive.
Because normally there is some pretty decent scoring at the Masters sometimes. I was just so far up the hill. You're never getting to that green. But yeah, there is usually pretty decent scoring at the Masters. It just all depends on how the weather is going to be, you know.
This
super windy, is it going to be a little rainy?
Pretty much a gimme here.
10 under par for the day.
Well, I'll tell you what, we really stepped it up on this these last few holes to run away with the lead.
This is by far the most picturesque hole.
Oh yeah, what do we drive it now? 296? We have a better driver. We have all our clubs
This is
are
headed straight
better, and
down
I
the
think
center
they're
of
all
the fairway.
stupid EA Sports
A
clubs.
tremendous display of driving today.
Tremendous. God, sometimes it just takes back so slow.
Oh yeah, this is heading for the green.
Oh, barely.
Well, at least it's on the green, but obviously a long way from the hole.
I only hit it 57. Oh my god. Might get a bogey on the last. No.
10 under par for the tournament.
The career money leader tracking Tiger Trophy ball. FedEx Cup leaderboard, we're at number 1. Of course, we won the first tournament. Puma. I like Puma. I have a Puma beanie. That's the only thing I have of Puma. Alright, I think I'm going to skip the FBR Open. Oh, you can just go to the next one. Okay. We have the Buick Invitational at Torrey Pines. We have the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am in the Northern Trust. So, what do? We skipped the Northern Trust last time. Sportsman Championship at Wolf Creek in February. So this is the same. Okay, this is the first actual major. The A Sports Major Championship in April. Okay. So what do we do next? We're gonna do one more. What do we say? We skip the Buick and do AT&T, and then the next thing we do is it's going to be the major. Let's do it. I know we did the Pebble Beach in our amateur start, but I think we're actually going to be skipping the same ones. Damn it. Now that I think about it. Because we skipped the one at Riviera,
Hello and welcome
and then
to
we
day
skipped
one
the
of the
one at
AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am.
Pines.
This golf course, it's both a beauty and
whatever.
a beast. I'm Kelly Tillman for EA Sports, and with me today
Yeah, we'll just hit
is
the
my
three-wood.
partner, Scott Van Pelt. The course looks amazing as always.
Gotta get in that
Let's get the ball
fairway.
rolling.
Yeah, 100 yards or so from here.
God, this dude still can't hit his loft wedge. 15 yards short of what I can do. We'll just see how it works. What in the hell? That was some major bad lie right there. Alright, so a real life 75, or 79, sorry, about right there. So we need to go, we can go probably about 100%. little far. Oh, never mind. Oh no, what? Okay.
Should be happy with par
I
there.
thought I blasted that thing by.
If you find the fairway
Mike
on this-
Weir leading at the moment.
No complaints about this shot. It's about 210 yards to the stick.
210, uphill a little bit, wind a little bit into us. They don't play a factor though. I was trying to go like 95, I probably went 100. Oh, it hit the fairway. I thought I was gonna hit the green.
Boy, you don't see many people make the green in 2 here. Great
I
job.
might have actually went 95 then, if it hit the fairway. Oh, 38.
This for birdie.
I was trying to go about 50.
Drops it for birdie.
Got the birdie. I think we had the line, but
A slight draw.
oh yeah. I honestly kind of hate this hole because 3 iron, 25 feet down should make it to the fairway, but I bet you it doesn't.
That was a nice smooth swing. He'll be happy
Okay,
there.
never mind. Did. I don't like the way they draw and fade it sometimes on this game, so I try not to hit them unless I absolutely have to. Ooh, that thing just jumped.
I think this is definitely makeable, Scott.
Oh, that was dead straight pretty much.
I've seen a few missed from this range.
Really, you've seen a few miss from 3 inches. Sure. Maybe you've missed them.
A long iron or
Nothing wrong with this drive.
I miss this hole being reachable. The old games, this was always the one on Pebble Beach where you could reach it in 1 off the drive.
The right spin. This ball might go in. Had the right number on that one. Fantastic approach.
That was for birdie.
We're sticking it. He's the only one still
Open
playing
for
on the
play in
leaderboard
November.
at the moment. Still at 5 under. This hole. So this is one where we're gonna go ahead and play a fade. Because if it, works out, it should jump to the right. It doesn't. No, it's not really like real life.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here.
This is going on a very good
All right.
line.
the best spot to put your...
They wind into
Scott,
us.
this should work out just fine.
Yeah, shouldn't go too long. We went long one time, but yeah, we'd have to hit it like
210 yards from here to the
340
stick.
yards or something, but definitely weren't going long on this one. I will say in the video games, like this whole, okay, it did what it was supposed to this time. A lot of the times in the games, this hole, even though it's like 12 to 15, I don't think it's 15, 12 12, 13 yards up the hill. A lot of the time, the uphill does not play into it at all.
Going for a third birdie in a row here.
Because I remember a lot of the times, whether it's the older games or the newer games, I can't remember. It'll be, weird bogeys. It'll be like, you know, you would need an extra at least club to get it there. You go up to that club and then you're way over and you're like, what the hell? So loft wedge definitely doesn't make it there because it would based on the downhill, but because we're 12 mile an hour into us, we're going to be trying to hit this about 80.
This ball should be safely on the green.
Yeah, see, we needed that. Well, didn't really need the 80. 75, I think, would have been
A fairly routine
right
putt
on the
here.
number. And the wind really took that a lot more to the left than I thought it was. And we're tied. We are back up there at 5, but he only has 3 to play. We have 12. Or 11.
It's absolutely crucial to find.
Go and hit that 5 wood.
Mm, 180 yards, we'll call it, to the hole.
Take the 6 iron. I'd rather be short than long on this one just because if you're putting and you miss, yeah, you're probably back down off the green anyway. So I like a chip. I'm gonna say I like a chip to make more than a putt coming
Up and down for par.
coming down that hill.
The night that Pebble Beach is.
We'll pick up the tee and start walking because this will be just fine.
3, 2, 1.
Roughly a $140 to the pin.
I don't know. Okay. Whoa.
Won't be the easiest putt from there.
That one went pretty far. Not a bad putt, just didn't break as much as I thought.
Finishes off the par.
Yeah, I watched probably about half of the episodes of Secret Level. It's the like video game animated shorts. And I made sure to watch
A strong
The
tee shot
good-
to the left half of this fairway will leave you with a.
the good half. I heard some very, very mixed things about, like, some were amazing
Man, did he lay into
and
this?
some were just downright awful. And most of the games I had never
It's
even
about 150 to the hole.
played or cared for anyway. So I was like, yeah, I don't need to watch. I don't need to waste my time with all of them. The Dungeons and Dragons was the first one, and that one was awesome. Oh, damn it. If you haven't seen the Dungeons and Dragons, oh shoot.
Looking for
What was
par.
it? It was like a thief, something thief. I can't remember. I have the damn movie. It was the one that came out, I think, last year. It was amazing. I love that movie. It's hilarious, heartfelt, and it's got the action. It's got everything. But that one, it was
The
just
tee
amazing.
shot
And this
must
one was
be hit
really
blind to
good
a
too.
landing.
It was a really cool one. If you've played like Baldur's Gate, or any of
This ball
those
should
types
fly the
of
middle of the short
D&D
grass.
games, then it's right up your alley. Even if you haven't. Alright, so we're gonna have to hit sand wedge here.
I could be wrong, but I doubt it. I think this will find the green.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be like, I think this is
A
gonna
birdie
find the
here,
rough. I'm like, what?
if it goes in. 6 under for the day.
What were the other ones? I can't remember Sifu. That was the shortest one that I watched. It was only like, if you don't count credits and you don't count the opening, I think it was only like 8 minutes or something. But that one was really good. I've yet to play that game. But that one it was really good. Dang, 90? What? Oh, okay, never mind. Then
Useful.
the New World. So a game I would never play, never had the interest because it's an MMO.
7 under for the tournament.
I heard that one was really good and funny, and the main person in it is voiced by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And I watched that one, and it's hilarious. And it's got like,
at Pebble Beach is an uphill.
you know, that one, the Dungeons and Dragons one, the Sifu. All three of those have a really good message at the end.
Absolutely, all of it.
But yeah, the New World one was really good. Then there was Armored Core, which had Keanu Reeves. That one was really good. Whoa, what in the hell? And a very interesting ending to that one. Won't spoil it.
That's a good lag from that distance.
Whoa.
7 under for the tournament.
What else? What's the Outer Worlds, which that one had a really bad message, but it's Outer Worlds. You know, that was pretty good. It's funny, that one played the tone of the Outer Worlds one was the exact tone of the video game, which was most of, or just about everybody is very stupid in some capacity. You know, the companies run everything. And then
I wouldn't say it's
you
stiff.
just have this dude he's really dumb,
putt.
and he just is infatuated with this girl, and he tries. Dang, I did not think I hit that slow.
7
You know,
under
he'll do
for the
anything
tournament.
just to see her again after she goes off and to Auntie Cleo's to be, you know, a scientist and do all these experiments and stuff like that. And he'll do anything to see her again. And that one's just like the ending. You feel, you're like, man, you feel for the dude, but he's just so dumb. It was decent. It was out of all of them that I watched, it was probably my least favorite, which sucks because it's, besides like Baldur's Gate 3, because I'm not going to count that as, oh, I played this Dungeons and Dragons game, because the Dungeons and Dragons one isn't based on a specific game, it's just based on the Dungeons and Dragons license. Oh dang. Out of all of them that I watched, the only game that I have actually played was the Outer Worlds. Why did that one go 100%? I don't know. Jesus.
When you almost miss-hit your putter, Kelly, it's not good. Poor stroke there.
Come on, man. The thing just goes so fast sometimes.
5 under for the day.
God damn it. Are we 2 ahead, now we're tied again with 3 to play? Yeah, I hear a couple more were good, but I just don't really have
Aim directly over the island bunker.
interest.
Free wood or long mark.
Scott, I'm not sure he can hit it much better than that.
Alright, see if we can get a scrape a birdie out of this one. Oh, damn it.
Looks
I said
like
it's a
things
tough
could get a
shot because you
little
have to
interesting
really.
from here.
Not doing too well in these past couple holes. But man, because there's such like, alright, we just need to get a birdie on last. Because there's such limited shot capabilities, you know, like trying to hit a 50% full shot, you know, it's really limiting in that
Solid
aspect.
hit there.
So it's like you have to really play to the how the game is. So it's like
For birdie.
basically on that par 4, I honestly just should have.
6 under for the championship.
I should have just hit like an iron and gave myself a full loft wedge. You know, that simple. Or at least a loft, or you know, a 4 iron or 5 iron, and that way I can at least
Perhaps
hit
the most
an
famous
80
finishing
or
hole in all of
90%
golf.
wedge.
It's
you
been
know,
a remarkable
instead of
display
trying
of
to hit a
accuracy off the
50.
tee today. One more, and it would be a
or a
record.
60. You know.
A tremendous display of driving today.
Tremendous. I should have had backspin on it. Damn.
Just a solid approach there, Kelly. Can't do a whole lot better.
Can't do a whole lot better. Do a little bit better, but
Putting now for birdie.
alright, we're not going crazy under like we were. But
7
we're
under
still
for
winning
the
all the
tournament.
tournaments that we're playing in. Oops. I can see. Are we still first in the FedEx Cup? I forgot to. I went past it so fast I didn't check. Let's check real quick before we end it.
Congratulations, you've qualified.
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I thought that was gonna take me to like where I am in the FedEx Cup. Can I not see? My stats. I don't know. We'll see in the next one though. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.